We're just waiting on our fifth graders. They're gonna march in or walk in. Let's give them a hand as they come. All right, good afternoon, y'all. Hey. Hey. All right, so I just would like to welcome family, friends, fourth grade to our 2017 DARE graduation here at John Pittard Elementary. So I'm gonna do some introductions. Here's our principal, Mr. Bryson. You wanna wave at the people? Dr. Robinson, our assistant principal. Then I have a few co-workers here. Officer Jay Rudzinski, my Major Clyde Atkinson, Lieutenant Gary Carter, Officer Ava Radley. On the back row, I have Officer Stan Meeks, Officer Bill Dry, and Officer Chris Williams. And we have a few first responders in the audience. Got Detective Larry Maples back there. Yep. And Captain Josh Oliver from the Murfreesboro Fire Rescue Department. And then our guest speaker, of course, which you guys will get introduced to him later, Pastor James McCarroll. Thank you for being here. So, we're going to start with our Pledge of Allegiance, and that will be done by Markion Williams, Nathan Barbie, Kiana McCullough, Ava Vaughn, come on up, y'all, Jay Smith, Karis Lickey, and Luke Paul Johnson. All right, y'all come right here.
Stand for the flag.
Please. All right. Go, yeah.
We pledge allegiance
To the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you so much. The DARE program, which DARE stands for Drug Abuse Resistance Education. The DARE program was started in 1983 by former police chief Daryl Gates of the Los Angeles Police Department. The Murfreesboro Police Department began teaching DARE in the city schools in 1992 and continues to teach in all 12 city schools and 2 private schools. DARE is currently taught in approximately 80% of United States school districts and in 54 countries around the world. DARE is a cooperative effort between law enforcement and the school system. Uniformed officers teach a 10-week course of study to show the students how they can live productive, drug and violence-free lives. The topics include decision-making skills, health effects of drug use, risks and consequences, even how to deal with stress. As you can see, DARE is more of a life skills class. It's not a drug identification program. At no point did Officer Scott bring drugs in the classroom and teach them how to identify pills or anything like that. With our graduation today, these students are joining over 37 million DARE students who have benefited from DARE. So now I'm going to have a few words by our principal, Mr. Adam Bryson.
Good afternoon, boys and girls. Hey, welcome to our DARE program. I am so proud of you guys. You are now part of a special group. And I want to say this, 28 years ago, I'm aging myself right now, I was sitting in these same chairs at a school in Nashville, Tennessee, and I was one of the first graduates of the DARE program in Nashville. So you're now part of a cool club that includes Mr. Bryson. And I'll tell you, I still remember life lessons that I learned in the DARE program, things that helped mold me into the man that I have become. And so what I ask for you guys is that you hold on to the things that Officer Skye taught you, and you let them mold you and help you grow into the young ladies and the young men that I see you becoming. This is a great program, and you learn great things, and we have been blessed to have a great leader. You know, one thing that I say, see if y'all can finish this. You're a little quiet, but see if you can finish this. On the announcements, I always say, you're the best and an example of that is Officer Skye. If you agree, say yes, sir. Yes, sir. Officer Skye is the type of person that I want in this building. Officer Skye is when I think of a role model and an example, I can't think of a better one than her and a better person than her to be leading you through this program. So we are blessed and honored to have Officer Skye doing this. Officer Skye, thank you for your hard work. She loves parents. She loves your kids more than you could ever imagine. Boys and girls, she loves you more than you could ever imagine. So Skye, thank you so much for your dedication to our kids. Now, we are blessed to have a special guest speaker, a gentleman who's a pastor of First Baptist Church here in Murfreesboro, who I guarantee does a better job talking than me. So I'm going to introduce and let him come up and talk to you guys for a little bit. Please welcome Mr. James McCarroll.
Good afternoon, John Pittard. Okay, y'all are too young. You can get much louder than that. Good afternoon, John Pittard. Close. Let's try it one more time. Good afternoon, John Pittard. That's it. I want to thank Principal Bryson. I thank Officer Skye for the opportunity to share today. How many people are excited to be here? Cool, cool, cool. Now, this presentation is short. It's very interactive. So here are the rules. You can be as loud as you want to be. Okay? Cool. So I want to just share with you. I want to first say congratulations for completing this wonderful program. How many people learned some really wonderful stuff about staying away from drugs? Cool, cool, cool. Keep that in your mind. It'll make you just have a wonderful life. But I wanted to share something with you about you so that you would know who you are as you get ready to become who you will be. You're probably like, what did you say? I wanted to share one thing with you today. One thing. That's this. When you were made or being made in your mother's stomach, when she was 3 months pregnant and 6 months pregnant and 9 months pregnant, when you were being made, you were not being made to be average. You were not being made to be good. You were made to become great. Someone say with me, I was made. You got to say it with feeling, I was made. To be great. Okay, this time say it with feeling. Put some energy into it. I was made. To be great. So when I see you, I see a room full of great young people that are going to become great adults that are drug-free and are so beneficial to your society that every time you walk into a room, someone will say, that is a great person. Do you agree? Yeah. Cool. So I want to just walk through a couple of things with you. It'll take about 7 minutes. Y'all cool with that? Yeah. Hey, cool. First, let me see your hands. Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands. Both hands. Both hands. All right, cool. Say this with me. These hands Come on, you can get louder than that. These hands were made to do great things. I want you to look at those hands. Take a moment, look at those hands. Look at them well, look at them up and down. Notice your fingernails, look at the front, look at the back. Pay attention to those hands. I want you to keep looking at them, keep looking at them, keep looking at them. Those hands. No, you don't say that. I'm saying this. It's my turn. So those hands that you're looking at were made to finish schoolwork. They're going to be used in some cases to be teachers. Those will be the hands of doctors. Those will be, keep looking at them, keep looking at them. Those will be the hands of lawyers. Those will be the hands of principals. Those will be the hands of firemen and police officers. Those hands were made to do great things. Were they made to do bad things? What about average things? What about good things? They were made to do what? So do this real quickly. Show the person next to you your hands. Tell them these hands were made to do what? Okay, so now point to your head. Point to your head. If you have a head, point to your head. Okay, cool. Want to make sure you have one. Point to your head. Say this, both fingers. Point to your head. Say this. This mind was made to think great thoughts. Keep your hands, keep your fingers pointing to your head. The mind you're pointing at was not meant to have depression and to be super frustrated and to hold on to anxiety. This mind was made to dream great dreams, to think great thoughts about yourself. Even if you have a bully somewhere in your school career, as long as you know your mind was made to think great things, you will think great things. And everything that this mind can create can become your reality. So say this with me. My mind was made to think great thoughts. Did you say average thoughts? No. You said what? Did you say good thoughts? No. You said what? Okay, last time. Look at your feet. Look at those feet. If you have two of them, if you have one, if you have something resembling a foot, that's cool. Just look at those feet. Look at them. Look at them. Look at them. Look at them. I know you've seen them, or look at the shoes that are housing them. Say this with me. These feet were made to go great places. So look at those feet. Those feet were made to go to different countries, to go to China and to go to South Africa and London and Paris, France, Disney World, oh yeah, to go to South America. Those feet are made to go great places. Are they made to go places that will cause trouble? No. Are they made to go places that average people would go? No. They're made to go where? Great where? Okay, so let's recap. Let me see your hands. Say it with me. These hands were made to do what? Point to your head. This mind was made to think what? Look at your feet. These feet were made to go where? Do you know why? Do you know why your hands are made to do great things? Mind made to think great thoughts, feet made to go great places? Why? Because you're what? Are you average? No. Should you make average grades? No. Should you be an average student? No. Why? Because you're what? I almost heard you. It sounded like you said you're good. What did you say? Because you're what? Okay, so when you get home tonight, this afternoon, this is what I want you to do. I want you to look at your bed, and I want you to ask yourself the question, was my bed made like I'm a great person? When you get ready to do your chores tonight and your mom says, wash the dishes, baby. When you get ready to wash dishes, are you just going to wash dishes like an average kid? You're going to wash them like a what? When it's time for you to take out the dog or feed the dog, and he's scratching on the door because he's got to do what dogs do when they scratch on the door, and you get ready to take that dog out, are you going to take him out like a regular kid? You're going to take him out like you're what? So 20 years from now, when you're doing what Principal Bryson does, and you're a principal or a lawyer or a teacher or a police officer or a doctor, guess what people will say about you? They're going to say you're what? And it's because you made a decision in 2017 to be what? So I'm going to ask you one more time, what type of student are you? We're going to do that after a drum roll, shall we? Give me a drum roll. Keep rolling. I want you to shout it with me.
In order to graduate, the students had to have class attendance. Like I said, it's a 10-week program, so they had to be there. They had to participate in class discussions, which we did a lot of discussing, didn't we, y'all? We talked a lot. They had to complete a workbook, and they had to write a DARE essay. Now, the DARE essay, in the DARE essay, the possible topics were how do they feel about the DARE program, what they've learned in DARE, and why they think it's important to be drug-free and make better decisions, and also how they felt about peer pressure. So those were just some of the topics that they could have talked about. Now, there are 128 precious, precious babies in the 5th grade. Each one of them wrote an essay, and I am so grateful that I got a chance to read every single one. It took me a couple of weeks, but I got through all of them, and they're going to be getting awards. So in each class, there will be a 3rd place winner, 2nd place winner, and a 1st place winner for DARE essays. The 1st place winner, now this is something because this is the first time parents that they kind of don't want to win, because the 1st place winner is going to have to read their DARE essay for you guys here. Now, there are 2 more awards in each class, and that's the DARE Boy Award and the DARE Girl Award. Now, this award was voted on by their peers in secret, and they voted for the boy and the girl in their class that they think best exemplifies what DARE stands for. So that means being a good citizen, being responsible, being respectful, and so the DARE Boy and the DARE Girl will receive an award as well. All right, so we're gonna start with Miss Beets' class.
Adam Abuzara. Yusuf Ali. Haley Brown. Jackson Cato. Alexa Clevenger. Jeremy Gutierrez. Karis Licky. Sarah Maples. Mark Munga. Anaya Ogunpola. Diego Rojas. Joey Russell. Jada Sorrell. Sanaya Taylor. Amy Wade.
Yeah.
Ooh, oh my God.
Renea White. Hussein Zadawi.
Oh, wait.
Okay. Oh, thank you.
All right. While they're walking, the dare boy for Miss Beets' class, and remember the students voted on this, is Jeremy Gutierrez. All right, and the dare girl is Amy Wade. All right, third place essay for Miss Beets' class, Renea White. Second place, Jeremy Gutierrez. And first place essay, Amy Wade. Oh, I got it. All right, here's your essay. Come on, you gotta read it, honey.
Okay. Have you ever been caught in a situation that you don't feel is right, yet you don't know how to handle it? In Dare, my classmates and I learned how to handle those situations. In Dare, every week we learn terms that relate to bullying and drugs. In some situations, I use the Dare decision-making model, or as my classmates call it, the DDMM. It helps me make good decisions. In the future, I plan to use my schema or what I've learned in Dare to make safe and responsible choices. First of all, in Dare, every week we learn different terms. Some of the terms I found interesting are responsible, nonverbal communication, good citizen, and help network. When we learn these terms, we learn the definition. Here's one of them. Responsible is being reliable and dependable. People can count on you, and you can count on others to follow through with the job or task. These terms and definitions help me to understand what to do in a bad situation. Secondly, I use the DARE decision-making model to make safe and responsible choices in the DARE decision-making model. Every letter stands for something. The D stands for define, describe the problem, challenge, or opportunity. The A stands for assess, what are your choices? The R stands for respond, make a choice. Use the facts and information you have gathered. The E stands for evaluate, review your decision. Did you make a good choice? This model helps me make good decisions in real world problems. In the future, I plan to use what I have learned to make safe and responsible choices. Even today, some people are not taught DARE. For example, my friend Kirsten goes to Las Casas and she does not get taught DARE. As a result of DARE being so effective, I will teach people about DARE. In the future, I will use what I learned to make good choices. As you can see, DARE is very important, and I hope you learned something new about how awesome DARE is. I have learned lots and hope to teach friends and family about DARE. Officer Sky has done a wonderful job teaching ways to handle bad situations. DARE is amazing, and I have learned so much.
All right, Mr. Cantrell's class.
I'll say their names anyways.
You will?
I'll say their names anyways. Amira Brown. Camila Cooper. Isaiah Dalton. He's not supposed to be up here. He's supposed to be in the back. Can we call him up in here? We'll call him back. Kennedy Gordon. Parton. Taj Ivory.
Dakari Jemerson. Jacoby Kaiser is absent. Jonathan Lopez. Desire Mayer. Sky Mendez. Sam Parrish is absent. Jay Smith. Alex Sosa. Melody Sullivan. Caden Swayze. Aubrey Taylor. Ava Vaughn. Enzo Velarde. There it is. Mason Walters. Dream Webb. Shayna Wright. Mervyn Exley.
And the dare boy from Mr. Cantrell's class is Enzo Velarde. The dare girl from Mr. Cantrell's class, Amira Brown. Third place essay, Kennedy Gordon. Second place essay, Amira Brown. And first place essay, Camila Cooper.
Hi, my name is Camila Cooper, and I will be telling you about 3 of my most favorite things about DARE. The most important thing about DARE is that they want to save people's lives and help kids and adults make better choices. The 3 things that I will be talking about are risky situations, bullying, and needing help. By the end of this essay, I hope I taught you something. We all have probably been in a risky situation. A risky situation is when you have 2 situations and one situation might be dangerous or not a good choice. For example, you are at the park on a swing with your friend. Your friend dares you to jump off the swing, and you know what might happen. Risky choice, right? Well, risky situations help me by helping me make better choices in life. That is why risky situations is one of my favorite. Now I will be talking about bullying. Bullying is when a host is being hurt, teased, or threatened over and over again. The easy way to report bullying are the 3 W's of reporting bullying. What is that, you may ask? Well, the 3 W's of bullying are who, what, when, where, and why. Dara helped me by knowing what bullying really is and the easy way to report bullying. What do you think about bullying? We all need help sometimes, like I needed help writing this essay. It can be scary to ask for help. That is why I asked my help network. What is Help Network? Help Network is all the people you trust that you can ask for help. My help network is my doctor, my mom and dad, my teacher, and my dog. Maybe you can tell me your help network. I was really happy to share that with you. Now you know the reasons why risky situation, bullying, and needing help are my favorite. I hope you learned something from DARE. So what are your favorites?
Ms. Eubanks' class.
Tarion Brunson, Jasmine Castillo, Patience Dalton, Emmanuel Gonzalez Orbea, Quentin Evans.
We're out of order, sorry.
That's okay. Adrian Fonseca, Charmaine Hiphill, Robert Ingram, Micaiah Lawson, Kevin Lopez Morales, Kiana McCullough, Lauren Oblak, Brooklyn Orcutt, Markayla Parham, Ella Parton, Sasha Ramirez, Landon Harris, Matthew Sutphin, and now Emmanuel Gonzalez Orbea.
All right. Dare boy from Ms. Eubanks' class is Matthew Sutphin. Congratulations. Dare girl, Ella Parton. Third place essay, Lauren Oblak. Second place essay, Patience Dalton. And first place essay, Ella Parton. Loud, okay?
Okay. Hello, today I'm going to be telling you about some of the things that I learned about in DARE. We learned a lot of very interesting things. Three of my favorite are the resistance strategies, bullying, and help network. The reason that those three are my favorites is because I can relate to them by using things that have happened to me in my life. During my DARE class with Officer Sky, she taught us about something called a help network. A help network is all about needing help. She also taught us about my help network. My help network is a chart that has 6 circles or ovals on the outside and one in the middle. It also kind of looks like a spider web. An example is shown on the back. In your help network, you write your name in the middle and friends or family that you can ask for help on the outside. For example, if I fall off the swing, I can ask one of the people on my help network to help me up. That is why I like learning about help network. In addition, I also enjoyed learning about bullying. I have been bullied before, so if someone else is being bullied, I can have empathy for them. Empathy is when you put yourself in someone else's shoes and feel what they feel. Bullying and empathy tie into each other because if you're a bully, you need to have empathy for the person you're bullying. My school is a bully-free zone. I hope it will stay that way. Last but not least, I also really like learning about the resistance strategies. One of them is changing the subject. For example, if someone asks you if you want to smoke, say no. Let's go outside instead. In DARE, when we were learning about the resistance strategies, we did a play to make it even more fun. I hope you have as much fun as I did in the play. I hope you enjoyed listening to my DARE report. I had a lot of fun thinking back to what we did and making this DARE report for you. My school is a bully-free zone because here at John Pittard, we're proud Lions and we have pride in what we do. I hope you have as much fun in DARE as I did. Bye.
That wasn't bad at all, was it?
Huh?
That wasn't bad at all, was it?
No, yeah, it was.
All right. Miss Jackson's class.
Bethany Ashburn. Christian Betancourt. Helen Cortez. Riley Kosminski. Simyoung Daly. Jaden Ferguson. Jasmine Goodman. Isabella Harris. Anaya Lovett. They can figure it out. Alexandro Ortiz. Keyshawn Phillips. Amber Porch. Colin Romans. Bailey Smith. Tyler Taylor. Jasmine Watkins. And Markeon Williams. And we also had Takira Taylor, who is absent today.
Thanks. Oh. All right, Dare Boy from Ms. Jackson's class is Christian. Congratulations. Dare Girl, Riley Kosminski. Third place essay was Simyoung. Second place essay was Takira Taylor. She's not here. We'll hold on to hers. And first place essay, Bethany Ashburn.
What I learned in DARE. Every Wednesday, Officer Sky would come into our classroom and teach us a different DARE lesson. We did many games and activities that had to do with the DARE lessons we were doing that day. Our first few DARE lessons were about drugs, alcohol, and cigarettes. The second set of lessons were about body language, peer pressure, and avoiding drugs, alcohol, and cigarettes. The last set of lessons were about bullying and the people you can ask for help when someone's being bullied. In our first few lessons, we found out in our DARE books that about 4,000 Americans die from smoking each year, and about 5,000 Americans die from secondhand smoking or breathing in cigarette smoke each year. Another fact we learned that drugs combined with alcohol is very dangerous and a bad combination. Some consequences of smoking are black lungs, rotten teeth, wheezing, and cancer. Doing all of these things can also cause addiction. In the next lessons, we played a game where one of us was supposed to start a conversation with a partner while the partner used their body language to show that they were not listening. That activity taught us to use body language to show that we are listening. We also learned how to use kind communication to say no to drugs, cigarettes, and alcohol. You can try to distract them by saying something like, "No thanks, how about we play ball instead?" Give them a reason, "No thank you, my mom would ground me for life," or just walk away. In the last set of lessons, we learned about bystanders, victims, and bullies. Bystanders stand in the distance and watch the bully and victim, but don't stand up to the bully. The victim is the person being bullied, and the bully is, well, the person who's being hurtful to the victim. We also learn the difference between bullying, conflicts, mean moments, and teasing. Bullying is being mean to a person constantly. A conflict is arguing. A mean moment is when one person is mean only once to another person. Teasing is having fun, and if no one is getting hurt in any way, shape, or form. If someone's being bullied, find a trusted adult and tell them exactly what happened. To summarize, we learned many important life skills in DARE. All of them had to do with drug abuse resistance education, along with body language and bullying. We also did many fun activities, and Officer Sky had many funny or cute stories to tell us every Wednesday. She sometimes even ate lunch with us. DARE was a fun experience for me and my friends alike.
I'm gonna hold on to this. I'll make you a copy, okay? All right, Ms. Jones's class.
Nathan Barbie. Leslie Bustos. Wyatt Crable. Jada Ellison. Jamarion Godwin. Ciasia Goodman. Giovanni Hernandez. Alexandria Johnson. Anissa Johnson. Madison Jones. Anaya LaFloria. Keely Lewis. Katie Lopez. Vince Matheson. Judah Mitchell. Che Odom. Oh, I'm sorry, Andros Riveron. Che Odom, sorry. Avery Oliver. Abigail Ownby. Irvin Pilar. Edgar Vasquez. Ling Wang. And Devontae Watson.
All right, DARE boy from Ms. Jones's class is Wyatt Crable. DARE girl, Alexandria Johnson. Third place essay, Keely Lewis. Second place essay, Anissa Johnson. First place essay, Ling Wang.
I have wondered about what I learned in DARE to be a good citizen and a great person everywhere. I've also learned to not smoke or drink horrible alcohol. They both make you die earlier than you were supposed to be. What Officer Sky told me is to be a good citizen. You not only have to try and be honest, but you also have to be kind. Kindness warms you up, and honesty would do too. After the DARE lesson about having no bullies, I started seeing some people doing a lot of kindness. I also learned that even though some people can be mean, they have kindness and sorrow and could feel them deep down in their heart. Some people may not be perfect, but so don't expect too much from them. A good citizen, I think, is not someone who is perfect, but somebody kind and willing to help others who need it. That is just what I think the phrase good citizen means. Some other things that Officer Sky taught me was that smoking was horrible. Let's just say this. Every cigarette you smoke, your life would be shortened for 5 minutes. Do the math. You smoke 7 cigarettes each day. You do that for 30 years or 10,959 days, including leap year. You multiply 10,959 times 7, it equals 76,713. You multiply 76,713 by 5, it equals 383,565 minutes taken off your life. I'd rather drown myself because you have much more important things to do. For example, go to Disneyland, invent everlasting gobstoppers, and you learn your multiplication facts. All are important, just think about it. Smoking also costs a lot of money. It causes horrible, stinking breath as well. Just don't smoke, please. Another very important thing is that do not use drug without a prescription. This way is worse than smoking. You could be, let's say, 30 and look like an old traveler. You might even look like you were 100. All that I'm saying is that Officer Scott advised you not to drink alcohol as well. This is very dangerous. All the things above I think are most important because being a good citizen, not smoking or drinking are all the things I think we should know. In conclusion, I have learned many things from Officer Sky that will help me later in life.
Final class, Ms. Rosser's class. Ms. Rosser's not here, so Ms. Beets is going to fill in for her.
No, this is the order that they're in.
We'll just read it how they are and I'll give one.
Gotcha.
Kaylin Barton. Kaylin Clark. Cole Gravely. Haley Hathaway. Harlan Hutchins. Ian Jaramillo. Luke Paul Johnson. Eris Quilon. Maddox Manavong. Donna Marin Edwards. Jalea Moran. Jay Patel.
Elian Perez. Sophia Persinger Costello. Daniela Rincon. Amarion Scales. Arsham Separi. Kaylee Stafford. Alicia Todd. Kabir Tour. Victor Vasquez. Cade Walls. Zainab Zadawi.
Got me some names, man.
All right, Dare Boy from Ms. Rosser's class is Kabir Tour. Congratulations. Dare Girl, Kaylin Barton. Third place essay, Zainab Zadawi. Second place essay, Kabir Tour. And first place essay, Jalea Moran.
You stay here. Have you ever felt alone or didn't have any hope left? That was me before Dare. It prepared me for the unknown journeys ahead, but now I'm ready to choose the right path. Dare taught me words I didn't comprehend, like empathy. Empathy is when you understand how other people feel. So when the people around me are feeling scared and sad, I will be there for them. You should never be afraid to ask for help. I know that now thanks to Officer Sky. I used the DARE decision-making model to compromise on my sister's sports game. My older sister, Michaela, had a softball game the same day as my other sister, Jayla, had a track meet. We decided to split the watching time between them so we would be there for both of them, which goes back to empathy. I have a younger brother who is just the innocent age of 5. He has yet to explore the world and he has a long way to go. I also have yet to learn, but I am now wise enough to make good choices. I hope the former DARE students have learned something from this educational experience. We are young but are aging by the minute. Some of us will be going to middle school next year for another exciting journey. We will make bad mistakes, but we can learn from them together as one. Thank you again, Officer Sky, changing so many lives.
You did good.
I'm shaking.
All right, let's give all of our graduates a hand. All right.
Hello, everyone. Again, I'm Casey Jones, and on behalf of all the 5th grade teachers and all the 5th grade students, we want to thank you for your first time at DARE. You've done a great job, and all the work that you've done for these kids. Obviously, you can read through their essays how much they adore you and we adore you. So this is just a small token of our appreciation. Thank you.
All right, and we have some gifts as well. So, Mr. Bryson.
Closing remarks, right?
Yeah, just stay up there. No, stay. All right, and Pastor McCarroll, got some for you. All right, now if you look on the back of your program, you'll see a list of sponsors without whom our program would not be as successful. So we'd like to take a moment to thank them. Now, the two main, not the main sponsors, but sponsors that we really want to pay attention to. Parents, in your programs, you should have gotten a flyer for the skate night at Skate Center West. It's going to be this Monday. Now, as far as the kids go, their ticket in is their Dare shirt. And it's going to be kids from all over the city. So parents, if you want to skate, I believe it's $3 for you guys. I don't have a program up here. I believe it's $3 for you guys if you want to skate. Officer Scott can't skate. I'll be honest with y'all. So, but y'all get out there and y'all skate it up, get your roll bounce on. All right. Now, another sponsor is Murfreesboro City TV. So they're going to be rebroadcasting the graduations. Now, I will be, when I find out what day you guys are going to be on TV, I will send it out on Dojo. The teachers will know, and they'll send it out to you guys because we don't want you to miss yourselves on the big screen, right? Thank you all for coming today and showing your support for these students. It's been awesome. Parents, thank you for sharing your babies with me. I love them so much. They are wonderful, and I know that they're wonderful because you guys are wonderful. So thank you for sharing them with us, and I'm going to turn it back over to Mr. Bryson.